partnership, isn't it? So partner, you know what is a partner? Partner means the person where two or persons, two or more than two persons share profits and losses, duties, determines everything together. That is called partner. So in this accounting also, some businesses they run solely, means only one owner will be there, he will run the business solo. But there are another business types also which are run by partners. Only one person cannot handle the business, isn't it? Means can handle the business, but it becomes very easier when two or more people join the hands to run a business. Because of partner, what happens is when you run a business through partner, so first main first what you gets easier is capital, that is fund. You get support from other partners also in capital. You can run with more capital. You can share the responsibilities. You can collect the new ideas, like that. Many features are there when you make a business through partnership. So anyway, so now today we will discuss the theory about the partnership account. See, what is a partner? Partner means when two or more persons, or when two members or more than two, you can tell, when two or more than two or more than two members join hands, okay, join their hands to set up or to start up a business and share its profit and loss. They are said to be in partnership. When two or more members join their hands to run a business or to start a business, that is called partnership. So you can learn this through definition also. See, under section 4 of Indian Partnership Account 1932. Okay, according to section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932, the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of business carried on by all or any of them acting for all, that is called partnership. Section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932 defines partnership as it's a relationship between two or more persons. Okay, they have agreed to share profits and losses of a business. They have agreed to share profits and losses. Whatever the profit and loss that comes into business, they share it. And also they all induce capital also, okay, to the business. Carried on by all. Everyone takes responsibility and run the business either, okay, or any of them acting for all, or any two persons will be there. They will take all the activities, they will perform all the activities of a business acting for all. Acting for all in the sense, instead of all coming and taking into part of a business, some two or more they will take responsibilities instead of all and acting for all. That is doing the business for all, okay, throughout the business. That is partnership. So partnership account can be defined as it is the relationship between two persons or two or more persons also, okay, who have agreed to share the profits of business carried by all, okay, or any of them acting for all. That is called partnership. So here to become a partnership or to run a partnership business, there are some features which you have to be followed. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು features ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಗುಣಗಳಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. What are they? First, when you start up a business, make sure only one single person cannot become a partner, okay? So two members should be there at least, or more than two persons must be there. According to Indian Partnership Act, so minimum 2 members has to be in a partnership and maximum 50 members. Before it was 100 members, but now in 2014, the revised act, they have made it as 50 members. 50 members should be there for the partnership. Maximum 50 members, minimum 2. Agreement should be there, okay? Here this agreement may be orally or written or a document, anything. But agreement has to be there between the partners. And next, business. See, you can't just make a partner and say that yeah, we are running. No, some work has to be done there. Business has to be run. ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನಡೀತಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. When it becomes partnership business, when some business is carried on between them. Okay? Mutual agency. Mutual agency means mutually work and responsibilities has to be distributed. Mutually work and responsibility na distribute ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್. ಕೆಲವರು ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕೆಲವರೇನೋ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಆ ಥರ ದೇರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ಕಂಪ್ನಿಲಿ ಏನೇ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬರಲಿ, ಏನೇ ಲಾಸ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸು ಅವರವರ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರವ್ರ ಶೇರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅದನ್ನು ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್. There are two kinds of partners also, one active partnership and sleeping partner. Active partner ಅಂದರೆ he will work, whatever the work is there of business, everything he will look after. He will put the money, business ದುಡ್ಡು ಹಾಕ್ತಾನೆ, he will invest the money for the business and also he will take the responsibility of the throughout the business. Okay, that is active partner. Sleeping partner means he is a person who just invest money. ಅವನು ಮನಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ, ಬಟ್ he doesn't take any work of the business. ಬಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So in this you have both active and sleeping partner. This is the features of a partnership. And now we'll go on to partnership deed. So now partner ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಇದಾದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಡೀಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ agreement. There will be some agreement that is made by the partners before running the business. ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದು ಡೀಡ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೀಡಲ್ಲಿ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು, ದೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಬುಕ್ಲೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ನ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಶೇರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್. It's a legal document that is made or that is kept by the partners before entering into the partnership. That is called partnership deed. Let's see partnership deed alli ಏನೇನು ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. So the content that is there in partnership deed is first name and address of the firm. First the deed begins with the name and address of the firm. What is the name of the firm they are going to start? ಫರ್ಮಿನ ಹೆಸರೇನು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಫರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ, ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫರ್ಮ್, ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫರ್ಮ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೇಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ ದಟ್ every partner, whoever it becomes the partner of a business, their name, their address, everything will be entered in that. Next, amount of capital to be contributed. See, to become a partner, the partners members has to contribute some amount to the business, isn't it? According to their agreement, according to their share. So what the share they have put their contribution, that has to be entered. ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅವರು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎಂಟರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದ partner, how much they contribute the amount to the business, that has to be entered. And next, date of commencement of partnership, from which date and which year the business starts, commences, that has to be entered. ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸು ಕೂಡ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಸಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಆದಮೇಲೆ they will contribute the amount, isn't it? According to their contribution, they will be having certain shares of profit to them that has to be given to them. ಆ ಶೇರ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಶೇರ್ ಕೊಡಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ, how much share they are going to give to them, that has also to be entered here. And next, salaries commission of a partner. Say, some partners will be there, they will take salaries, monthly salary, commission, it will be paid to some partner. Okay, that is also has to be entered here. Rights, duties, liabilities of each partner. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಏನು, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ಅವರ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಡ್ಯೂಟೀಸ್ ಏನು, ಅವರ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಏನು, ಅವರ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಏನು, ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು, ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಾಲ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಲಾಸ್, Okay, business loss, when business is under loss or business has become insolvency, where there is no fund or it's in a loss, ಯಾವ್ತರ loss ನ treatment ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. In order to bring it up, what are the remedies that will be taken, that it has to also be entered there. And a settlement of account on dissolution of partners. See here, dissolution of firm or a business. Dissolution means closing of a business. Alright, closing of a business is called dissolution. Business muchadana ನಾವು dissolution ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. During the time of dissolution, what are the formalities that will be followed? What are the rules that has to be followed? That should also be written detailedly in the partnership deed account. Next, rules followed during admission, retirement and death. If you bring a new partner to a business, so what is the rules that is followed? How much capital he has to bring, then how much goodwill he has to bring, and what is the ratio sharing of goodwill, what is the share that will be given to the new partner. So in order to give share to the new partner, what is the share that will be donated by the partners, like that. Some details will be there while admitting a partners, while retiring, while if a person leaves the business, what and all formalities will be taken. When a person is dead, when a partner is dead, then what are the things that is to be followed. All the rules, all the formalities, everything is entered here. Where what are the rules followed in admission of retirement and all. So in this only everything will be entered. According to that, the work will be going on. Next, settlement of disputes. If any disputes arises, okay, any misunderstanding arises between the partner, what is the step to be taken to solve the disputes? So these and all will be entered. These are the content that will be present in the partnership deed, and all the detailed content will be explained in that deed. Okay, according to that deed, the partnership business will be carried on. Okay, this deed is very important. It gives you clear document and legal document of a business. It reduces misunderstanding or misappropriation of a business. So in order to keep business very smooth way, legal ways, without any problem, this deed is maintained. Okay, so now I hope you like this class today, where we have discussed about the partnership. Okay, thank you so much.